Oh, hello, hello, hello. We are back in my garage. And hopefully you guys are having fun. And you've been having fun when we've been doing this. We're at 34K. We've slowly started building our own car that's now worth almost 6K. We're going to go quickly check at the... You know what? Yeah, let's go check at the junkyard. Just thinking what we should do here. Where's our... Oh, there it is. Let's switch some tires up. Probably get going with this actually and have a running car. Maybe we don't need to do junkyard. But let's first switch this one tire out so we have two good front tires. At least we could drive around at that point and not crash into things, you would think. One would think. Let's see. Oh, there's our new tire that we're gonna be putting on. Just need to figure out where our wrench is. There it is. Alright. Pop that off. Pop this on. Let the jack down. Let's try to jack the back up maybe. Let's see if we can do the old tire trick here. Something like that, maybe. Let's try pushing it up a little bit. Didn't really work too well. Carefully, for we don't smash it off the front. Which might have done already. No. Don't know why it's not lifting very well off of that. But we will figure it out. Maybe we'll try it in a different spot. That's a little better. So feel free to steal my trick if you want to. If you don't think it's a good one, don't bother, but I think it's a pretty clever little trick. Put that right about there, and hopefully that's about the right spot. I tried to center it as best as I could. Maybe we could do that, and it won't swing too low on that side. You just purchase a back end for this thing. Oh, I forgot we were in the middle of putting the engine together too. So it is a lab coupe suspension, and we need the back end. Let's see if we can find it. Is it under the engine? Sometimes it's under the engine for some reason. I could not tell you why. Doesn't look like it is. Where is it? Did I just miss it? Am I blind? Front end. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm just blind. My bad. Not the game's fault. That one was my fault. Alright. All the time when I'm watching gamers, I hate that. They always blame the games for everything. If it's a game, I'll say it, but if it's not, if it's my own fault, that's something else. I was missing it. So, it's good to be able to admit to that stuff. Same with when you're making a game. If you miss some things, admit to it. Say we didn't think of that. We'll fix that right away. I've been having a pretty good experience with customers in Fishton, in that sense that they tell me what they found, and we've been pretty honest with them, and they've been pretty good with us and not insulting us or anything like that. It's been a pretty good experience overall. But I think we just got lucky, and the type of people that like to play fishing happen to be the nicest people in the world. Could be. So if we want, we can pop these on just to have them on in case we need to set our car down. We have our tires on. I think I might do that just in case it was wobbling and rocking and so on. Maybe we'll go get one more part before I forget to do it too. Go to the brake section and we'll get a handbrake. And that's just for it doesn't roll around on us. So we have an engine, we have gas tank, we got brakes. We just need a few more parts in the back end and it's basically built. The biggest problem I see here is, uh-oh, hopefully that went on. Biggest problem I see here is we don't have most of the engine problems or parts. Other than that, it's not a lot of problems. It's a little low, eh? I think this side's... Oh, no, it's not on. There we go. There we go. Is that side on? Could have swore I had one on. Maybe I took it off for some reason or another. Doesn't look like we have any more suspension parts. So maybe we'll go pick some up. But let's do our rear springs first. Let's lift this car up. It's a little easier to work on. And then we'll come back after we've assembled the rear end and we'll grab these engine parts and we'll get our engine all together. The 34,000 right now, so I think we're pretty safe money wise. Maybe we'll end up selling this car. I'm not really sure what's best to do. See what happens. Alright, well, we're lifted up enough that we can work underneath of it now whenever we need to. So that's a good start. Let's get that jack out of there. Just doesn't need to be there anymore. Okay, there it goes. Thought we lost our wrench there for a second. Okay, that seems pretty good. Now we pulled our e-brake, so we shouldn't be sliding around as much anyways. What should we do? Our engine, I guess. Alright, so we got all 4 pistons. We need a bottom plate for it. This can go on. Let's get the bottom plate on for it. Engine, 4-banger. We're not seeing any extra parts. I always just put it on the engine that you're using. We don't have to check, hey, is this for the 4-cylinder every time? Alright, find an angle where you can get the screws in as best as you can. Yeah, baby. Have an oil filter on, that's a good thing. So I think we're good to go there. Now, did we... Yeah, they just fell out. Perfect. So we got our bad spark plugs out of the engine. That's going to make things a lot better. So now let's go ahead and... Oopsers. Get that on there. It looks really good, so should be fine. Zip this up. We'll get our better spark plugs on. Let's get rid of some garbage first. It's kind of starting to accumulate here. This piece is no good, so we need to get rid of it. It's our crankshaft, I believe. No, not our crankshaft. I'll tell you in a second. Frick is it? Some kind of shaft. Camshaft. Yeah, that's what it is. Where's our trash can? There it is. These can come off. They're no good. Get ourselves a pack of spark plugs here. And a new camshaft. Alright, camshaft right there. Spark plugs right there. Alright, all fixed up. Let's get our spark plugs on. Just put them there so we can see them good in the light in here. It's still pretty dark out there, or getting dark, one of the two. Don't really know. Uh-oh, that one missed. Okay. Okay, spark plugs are on. Oh, we need the top of the engine. Need one of these. Probably one of those. Top of the engine, though. Top of the engine to ya, as they say. Just kidding. Just kidding. Alright, definitely need this. So, this is a coil. Conducts electricity to give you a spark in your engine. I keep on putting it in the wrong place, apparently. Right. Let's see, what else do we need? Quite a few things, actually, now that I'm looking. Need an alternator. We need a belt. Need a water pump. We need a fan for that water pump. Let's just do it one step at a time. We'll get it built real fast. Had to sink quite a bit of money into this engine. I was kind of hoping to get more scrap parts to add to it and not have to build so much offhand there. But away she goes sometimes, boys. Away she freaking goes. Oh, boys and girls. There's a lot of girls watching me, so I should say girls. Let's represent. Love girls. I love Queen. Queen Fish is the greatest. Go team women. Alright, what else are we missing? Let's do our exhaust manifold. Intake manifold. Exhaust manifold. Alright. Let's leave that one off till after. Do this one. Then we'll do this one. The reason is the top one gets in the way of the bottom one a little bit, so it makes it a little harder. It's easier to do it the way I just did it. Carburetor. And then that. So let's do... Alright, so now we just need to attach the carburetor. There we go. And now this piece of exhaust. Alright, we're on. Are we missing anything? I do not think we are. I think this is it. Pretty sure. Oh, we need an oil, or not an oil, fuel line, but that's it that we could have added at that moment. We gotta put it in the car before we could do the fuel line. Another good way to check, make sure all your electrical connections are going somewhere. Make sure not to miss that one. Then do our other parts after. It's looking pretty good though. It's looking like we got a brand new engine. Oh, we're up to $9,000 after that. Brand new transmission, and just about everything else looks good. And we should be in. Alright, what else do we need to do there for this vehicle? We need a crankshaft is what, no, not a crankshaft. Differential, sorry, that's what it is. Suspension, let's do a lock 3.8. Okay. Right on. Make sure you do this side. good question. Is there any gas in the tank too? I don't really know. It's going to be a guessing game. Let's go back to the engine. Guess we'll find out if we missed anything. Don't think I did, but sometimes it's hard to say. Oh, battery. Not running. Not even turning over. Oh. Fuel pump. Poopy, see? Missing a few things. Then we'll find out about that running thing, and that should answer if there's fuel in the one tank. There we go. Battery, right. Let's do our battery. Let's see if she starts. And if it doesn't, maybe we'll come back on the next video and we'll figure out what went wrong. We need to make sure we have oil and that type of things too. And radiator fluid. Sorry to rush ahead, but I think we got it all. Let's go check our oil. See what we're looking at. Sometimes they come with oil, but this one was wide open, so I feel like not. I think we got oil somewhere. I'm pretty sure we brought some home, but I don't see it now. See rad fluid, see rad fluid. Where's our oil? Do we not have oil? Kind of looks like I'm going to be running for oil before our next video, guys. I must either lost it or something. Check our radiator. It's weird. I feel like one of my radiator fluids turned... This is empty. What the hell's going on? Turned into oil, but I could be mistaken too. I don't think I can order it from the store, can you? I don't think so, but we can try. Where the hell my oil go, man? Poopy. Let's try. Probably not. No, it's not looking like it. So, I guess I'll run and grab some and I'll load the video back up when I get back up and we'll start off from there. For you guys don't have to watch me run to town. Actually, maybe you can watch me for a minute because maybe we'll find a car on the way. We can only hope to be so lucky, but there's that one building. It seems to have a bunch of random crap nobody would ever want. Freaking dumb. Oh, here's a question too. If you play this game and you know the answer, please let me know. I just always wanted to know this. How do you change the name of your garage in this game? It says you can change the name, but I've never been able to figure out how to do it. Maybe I'm just missing the icons or tell you, or maybe you read it in the instructions, but you can let me know, or if you don't mind, or if you do know. And anything you think I'm missing that you could think I could benefit from, like a tip or something like that, let me know. Okay, so I'm going to say the car is not here. I think it's around here usually, but so we ran all this way. Alright, well, so we'll come back in the next video and we will have